Yes, hello, welcome back to another video from Small Axe Music Productions. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make a track um, more, stylish and more exciting, using the slowdown and the speed up tape effect. All right, so I have this track. You heard me um, working before. I'm just gonna use it and demonstrate how you can use a tape effect. So my tape effect that I use is from my audio suite, and it's from Avid. It's called Verified. All right, so let's just play something and move on. All right, so yeah, right away, I like to have a nice slow down into my entry. All right, so right here I'm gonna take half a bar, and I'm selective. A lot of people would do the whole track, drums, everything, and just do a slide on it for 1 bar. I'm just gonna show you here. Let me just select all my tracks and just drag across and render, and you hear the effect. Alright, that's too drastic. Alright, so I wouldn't do that. Let me just deselect the all groups. Alright, so, and I wouldn't do a whole bar. Matter of fact, if you do half a bar, it will sound better. Now half a bar would be here, so let me just go back and try that and let you guys hear what it sounds like. Alright, so right here. Alright, still drastic. So what I would normally do is be selective with the instruments, what I want to slide, and what I don't. Alright, so in this case, definitely the bass always give a nice effect, so I'll highlight that small region there and just go ahead and do it. Alright, you can hear that little slide here. Alright, let's play it, and you will hear there's a small effect. Alright, what we can do is maybe put a bit of gain on it to emphasize it a bit. Alright, now it's a bit pronounced. It pronounced a bit better there. Alright, so now let's try this moving synth here and see what we get from it. Alright. Alright, that sounds better. Alright, so alright, let's try these last two hook and the hard synth and see how that works in there as well. Not bad at all, not bad at all. So alright. Alright, let's undo that. I think we can probably survive without doing the hard lead. Alright, so let's try these guys here. Alright, let's also copy this hi-hats. I like to hear a bit of hi-hats in it sometimes. So let's just copy these hi-hats over there and put it there. And I'll show you, get some, what it does with the hi-hat. Alright, let's just render this. Alright, I have to put it all the way on the whole half bar. Let's go and see. Alright, and that's a nice effect right there. Alright, so I don't put it on everything. Let's try the drum elements, the kick and the snare, and see how I don't normally do it, but let's try and see. See, it lags too much. Alright, and I want it to stay with the hard lead, alright, and just slow down a bit of the instruments. Alright, let's go back to this lead and see. I'm sort of feeling something else. Alright, we work with that. Alright, not bad at all. Alright, let's just work with that for now. Alright, so right here is another nice spot. Always on the foot bar, you know, to do some nice work. Let's try the full bar and see. Let's try some more. This. Alright, alright, let's try the stab and see what effect we can get. Alright, so let's try this percussion here. See if we can lag it a bit as well, and let's try the drums. Alright, definitely. No, let's try the hi-hats. Alright, so there's a subtle breakdown. Alright, let's try and mute these guys here and see. Alright, so let's mute these guys out and see what we have. Alright, so that's not bad. That's not bad either. Alright, let's just mute this hi-hat here. Alright. Alright, so this percussion, let's just do the entire bar. Alright, and we have a nice effect there. Yeah, so alright, let's try and see what we can accomplish in a verse. Alright, let's try this region here. Alright, let's try this hi-hat. Alright, no. Alright, so I'm thinking about here and a drop. This is normally not a good spot to do, but let's just try and see. Alright, let's try this area over here. Try the whole bar. Alright, so that's not a bad transition there. Alright, this synth plug here might pose a problem. Let's try and see. Alright, I think I have an idea. So let me just undo these regions here. Undo half. Let's try half slow and half fast. Here. And now let's try the other half. Speed up. So let's switch our plugin to speed up and see if that will work. So that's not a bad effect. I would love it to be quicker. Alright, let's undo this. Some of you guys probably can direct me to some nice tape effect plugin that would maybe increase the speed, you know. Alright, I tried extending it, but it's going off. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm hearing in my head, but this plugin is incapable of pulling off that trick. So guys, let me know if you know any um, third party take effect plugin that works well. Alright, normally I remember I was trying out this plugin. It's heavy on the CPU, so I didn't even fool around it much. It's a vinyl, the Abbey Road, right, and it has a nice steep effect on it too, but it's heavy on the CPU and it's just too much. Right, that's what I'm talking about. See how much it uses. Alright, I think I'm using the lower version. I'm using the light version, right? Right, so right, this is it. I'm trying to find that effect that I was using on the that's okay, that's a slow down effect that it has. All right, so sounds cool. Sounds cool. Bars time. Okay. All right, it's crazy. All right, let's just play with the time here. I've never fooled around it, and I just thought of it doing this video. And all right, and that's a very quick slow down. Let's bring it down to 0 and see. All right, so it have a nice effect. I like it. All right, so let me just go ahead and see what's okay. Slow down, stop. this, I guess, it would have to use as and print. I guess this or maybe I can use the bypass. I'm thinking of writing automation with this to impact on the whole track. I have it on the master bus, so yes, that might be a factor. I would prefer to have this slow down button over here. I'm not sure what it's called. Stop. I would assume it is a stop play button. So let me just go ahead and exactly. That's it. So let's try this one on somewhere and see what we can get work. All right. All right. So I will put it. Let's put it here, and the whole thing. And say let's look for our master bus. See, you guys are getting bonus clip here tutorial, right? All right. So this is where I found. I'm gonna find the automation for this control that I just inserted. So let's just highlight here and go right up. See, now you're not even hearing me when I put it. So let's hear what it sounds like. Okay. It's cool. It's cool, yeah, I like that. Alright, so let's go back to the plugin. Alright, so it's very quick now, kind of sudden. So let's just try to change this speed and see. Okay, that's too slow for that half bar. So let's try. Okay, so we were at 0. All right, maybe we should try 1. All right, let's try 1. Wow, it's a bit. It's a bit sharp. I think it's too sharp, too sudden. Oh man, there's no way to. See, it's just the one functionality. It has no. I'm not even sure that's the term right now, but it's just sharp. It can't it can't make a smooth transition. Cannot make a smooth transition. And there's so much things to this plugin. I'm totally unaware. Okay. Bars, okay, time. Okay, so this is basically 2 different readings. Okay, so yeah, I'm not seeing anything else that would trouble the time. Okay. All right, so all right, let's try something here and see what type of effect we will get. Um, right, oh, I'm gonna have to start fooling around this plugin. I use it to master, by the way, and that's probably the only time I use this plugin. It's heavy on CPU, so I would use it to master for the analog flavor, you know. But there's so much to this plugin. There's a lot more to this plugin that I'm using it to do right now. Alright, but it has a nice distortion to it, and I use it mainly for that. Alright, so play around it. I'm sure gonna play around it some more. Alright, so alright, so that's good. I'm sure you guys are gonna be playing around it and finding different use for this plugin in different scenarios. But this plugin is a very nice plugin. I think I'm gonna have to look some more into it. You can read up on this plugin like I do many of my plugins, and learn a bit more from it, right? So once you click this question mark here, you get the right, the manual for this plugin, right? So you can read up on it, right? Especially for some of us who haven't had the hands-on usage or experience with these vintage plugins. Yeah, we can read up and learn a bit. It's heavy on the CPU. You can hear it's cracking out and just overloading my system right now. So, alright, that's it about it for now with this plugin. So, yeah, you guys can check it out, and if you find anything new, hit me up and let me know. Alright, we're all here to help each other, right? Alright, so yeah, so you guys see me using the Avid tape slow down effect Verify to do stuff, and just try the Abbey Road vinyl, and you heard the effect of it as well. So you guys go explore, and I hope you learned something today. Alright, hit the thumbs up and subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Alright, enough respect, and I'm out of here again.